so they were fine. So maybe some 24, 26 inches any out if you say, baba waiti fatano. But your tribe said, ene mame. Or painters bachona or papa's pizza and chenwa into friend obechrew na wakwakoyo de dani se wuntumi nkonso a onu omubedi nkomo WhatsApp so na afi wonsa kan wo de dispatch e de bebrew tribe said seven conscious is your hair laundry and it's a caps ni bi ho no ma wo ye ya che watu atwene kra abobopo aboragu so aye dada wo se nwi de umpebiem tribe said say fabro besiesie ama na yesem mono chia ama enu ne hair laundry no into wake up aye dada ni na fakọ na tribe said nsiesie ma frɛ wo mo 020 00995933 and now 055 374044 055 374044 me top yin so die mpacho we need to Monique America Collections all the way in New Jersey USA Monique enono nani so ade efe ohwem no wayidie wow sha woni beje ho size pepepe e dan ho no wa kwen Monique America Collections ani o America o de bebre e wo Ghana de obeya ni se obefre ni Ghana e rep no Ruth na one na kasa no be chate o design bia we hu o wedding gown kra no Monique ebetimi de afia bruchi abrel America maimo enti for Ruth e wo 054 97 94446 054 97 94446 na Monique America Collection fa won so o nice top o nice jumpsuit o nice blazer o nice dresses and wedding gowns no emerald abusan for me da wo mo ase se wo mo boa me yo ene enkrata de baye no so ye can COVID-19 but ene de ye hwe no positive side say vaccine ye beboa add up to the prevention. He said, "Ye benya ya ni bi anasi yenye bi nso yenkonya more complications." Enra ifiti ase no daily graphic say 3,321 vaccinate first day. When you so, are you impressed? Abedwafo no wo moni aso e ka bibi che se o Ghana fo ati de ubonase enti o mudi ahokeka beko akoso abo ana Ghanaian Times dey o kan say nationwide COVID-19 vaccination takes off. Hotspots targeted under first phase exercises in Tien Krainha, Kaswa, Kumase, any Obuasin and Potemo Honum, and the COVID hotspots. No, said the animal penalty 2 years, no see ho, and will be fitiasie. And Rasemi beto Johnny, I see a official report. Up to now, no Emmanuel Colibai, an official report. And now he in Yamai. Eye dia ya say appointment committee say bi mu hono mu a wonum ekopie abedwako nanimu me yetoto o ma no ebi amomoden ebi edwe ebi anyi omu kosanu yi anaso omu ntumi nya adwuma no enti wo mu no ya broskoto wo mu ato nchen ebi nso wo ha etian wo mu nsan mra bi mu emecheche nsemu yi ti ase anya adwuma papa ni nyina kantum no enura appointment committee no kwa asetena no asemu achema de tudwa enkrata ni nyina fa wo se ana almost enkrata ni nyina fa ye need to me bi ase ye beka se ye nye enipa we ya bo ni din no entum se obeba aba be ye osoafo sa na chairman of the appointment committee eka enti hwan na wo to me no enti omodwuma no omo ye ne sen ne mfa so pa ene sen na afi Audit Service Board and Nekrata Dubai tackles Domilevo challenges his nationality and age. Ure ya ye jume ya adato ye ne eni ye babi hu say wonye Ghana ni na onu nso kra nso a wobru mfie adusia enti esese wako ahmigye mu amanfo se pamwa eni epese pam no ye hound na free office na ye witch hunting ye no ana obi kura se na ne tribe na be free Togo na sa na chese u free Togo ana and who doesn't know the famous ewe question nti I say Ghana ni bia wo ya anwunani ana igbini no obenya nasefo ana na busua bi ewo Togo mai emu echese nipa no Togo ni ana enti anope we eni nkomo a ye ba bedi ye koyo dankwa ye NDC communication team member or how you say and Ralph Thompson and so ye NPP communication team member ono so aba first time wa mishia no eni enti abusuafo me mamu achi o
yeah
Akwa about Debbie.
Why?
Me kusa se mi share be mani monyamfo da o.
Kojo afa edom.
Oh, kojo neja. Oya no wahye da abedi na no abefam na de ne batakari a wahye de gold nyina nenamu. Oye Ghana mine. Di Ghana man.
Opeso ko work of it no nti okwa na wa maso.
Oh, yeah, easy. Nye bad cry. That's a
Sam na go for bay.
Hey. Mama ni lodi na.
Sam na go for bay.
Kojo di asem wa.
Why?
Yes, on hene.
Women's organizer no say on.
Asem ne say. Ye minua bi. I friend Kwame Amponsa.
Okay.
And na na woda. This ma Kwame asem Amponsa.
That's a smart one.
Eti Kwame Amponsa se wuti mi a me ma wa woda pa.
Okay.
Isire nya me nhira e de ma wo. Se obehwe wo so no ama wo kwatentene modin wom. Kwame, happy birthday to you. Eti kwa obaya asem e wo ho
asem na no
Kwame Amponsa happy birthday.
Asem ni sisi sa akosa bia ni ho. Aja Thompson.
Emma happy birthdays no me nua akra ono diabetes and wo 29th na also dey be on 29th or 28th February. Franklin appear or Cape Coast. Na me wishing happy belated birthday. But American dem na mrema mrichia me nua no oye team no rest perpetual lomote oye deputy national youth organizer and George. Ne ye nua baako Youth Jesus of UK no buy Gados ne the famous strategist FNH virus ene me nua baako amindi no ha agro Kwame nyina me chia omo nhye edwuma ne den na yenye ne yie because 8 years cycle ne dey break and we believe that team no rest is leading the break from the 8 year cycle. Chia Central region for nyina especially chairman Kuti ne do.
Watch ya nedie. Watch.
Say kojo pese kojo ko COVID-19 or dem.
Okay, great. Yenso ya chia obia. Say mu de mu say de bia medom ntimi so me chia obia. Eni ahwefo nyina UTV is all about you. Eni ye nhye nkomo no ase. Kojo
Obaya.
Mesrewa. COVID. Ye fiti ase and first come first serve. Eja Thompson by na eja waji wadwa.
Me ba hansa no obo.
Oh David. Oba na kwajotia.
Na had the studio had the baja.
Na hefa na me baja.
Na se Bible kura aka.
Se me na me ni abontin ho nti me hwe de owura mu obetina ase kan.
Mentina ha ntwen, mentina next room ntwen.
Me se da ni Bible ni but Bible aka. Emra won ya okohia ifukunu no. Okay. Ebinom oye ya omoso omkane ama anwane esan ana meboa. Si yakọ punu yakọ eho ne yetupunu mu jawo.
Okay.
Eti wadi kan abaha na se wakohye baabi na mabaha jawa. Anke wo se yetupunu wo se nke yetupunu.
Evangelist Kojo Dankwa. Evangelist yenkoi. Wo hwe nipa dodo anra nko a daily graphic boy amane omukọ wo omo vaccine ne ne ade na ehye nkran amafo ate de ubona se omo be
ko kama. Na awo so
3,320. Yeah.
Eni akiri.
Ani.
Abaya manchia. Mamenchia na menchia Ghana for. Menchia menua panyini Mr. Alfred Thompson.
Ode be dada mi.
Abaya no kre. Corona virus. Ehon sensem. Ye nyina yagitum se saa yare akudie wui. Ade a abesensan amansan kom. Enye Ghana nko a ewiase afana nyina na wo hwe onyenne a ede aba ewiase nyina na ho ahia se ewo se yepe eye yare no ne pumasibre enti abodie mu nyansapefo edo esuko ehwe se wo mode eye yare no anu aduro ebeba ebeboa ma yabo ye ho ban na ewudodo a manfo wu. And na me some research be and per the research I'm here no buy over 2 million people all over the world anane akan chiniagu because of a pandemic coronavirus.
Yeah.
Ghana ha nipa be ahansia ene akire per the Ghana Health Service a report a omode aba no ana ewu akan chiniagu. Wo hwe nipa anya yarewo yi bia ewiase afa na nyina over 100 million people ana yare dey achiwom na obaya 100 million nya de da fe mu oba Ghana ha close to over utie ni amwidi na about 82,000 people enso ana yare no ebia den Ghana ha 84,000 sorry 84,000 ana yare ni bia den achiwo na ohwe yare a sebe ne transmission ekwan ye fa so esan no sebe ye kwan kitwa bi se yeti hei na obi wo bia ubetimi anya ne easily na chese yare a sebe ehu yie pa enti na empanyinfo de eye aduro de aba se obi bia obewo bibia no saa nipa no yare no kra no se be chi nimpa eye percentage de be chi no the rate at which de be chi no rate no will be reduced. Not just a yasem de, not for only Ghana, not for Africa. Nemum for a wiasia fananina. Eti na a yadea obaya, and when he has said, a was said ye di home come on. But obaya, a dear bakwa, meno a ha make a crack with this a year vaccine, and then a home sem, and they say a bread Ghana vaccine. Now you classify Ghana as one of the poorest countries. Eti ya de vaccine no ba be chayen. Na hwe wiase afa na nyina ya se won ya sebi ohia adokro mo pa no. Ohwe se ne ya de vaccine ebre ya ye ne di kan ya de bre na ye se on be so mo che se ohia de adokro Ghana yie pa. And ya de a me no antimi yie anya me de. Megimi dis obaya won so anya de. Say you be classify Ghana as the poorest country in the world. For which reason, you know, was say ye first country you receive a vaccine no. Me anya me dem. Uye no so to nchen
ade baako ansa na obekose no. Covax anase sa WHO nhihye no. Nigeria kra wo mbi.
Yes.
Oje ne de nra. Ono unya 4 million doses. Cote d'Ivoire fiti ne de ase enra. Omo so hyemu bi. Inti de tie ne se wo hye Covax na se nkwa na ukonya every Covax nhihye ni mu dia omobotai ne se they are giving it to the poorest country.
Yes, but and America say me no antimi anya me de.
Oh, I see.
Uye no so to nchen a ade baako a obaya anya me de ene se last week na was me wo platform so. As usual me fam Okada.
Okay.
At the babedru makeup room.
Okay.
Me bedroom makeup room no obaya ya me makeup awie kodwo dankwa last week podium she suit all them she suit ache na me bought tie
me hu so
obaya na wo senka hu me me ba aye show yi so me ba bedroom ya na producer so because say ye take aye a fairness aye of the covid the unity no program no ya cancel
and any week
any week
you receive ye
no receive ye no na twetwe maso kakra say na on my Ghana eduru a yede be wo yen yesi yede che vize ye ohia man ye ka bibrem ha woni ohia dokoro mpa ye ka ho na ye receive aye covid aye vaccines a yede che yen free bonto na no ya say sika obakoko bisa mu no ba ya sika obahwa ya say for that ceremony of receiving the covers no ba ya ebe ye bubruja ye ka millions of Ghana aye cedis adenti ne yeboy ho abrosa se ahiafo man na ye ni ye de behwe yen ho se be yensa enso yachi adware na ye de eye vaccine san ache yen ye se yakobo dwadata enunti na wo se program aye wa hampo ni yetwa so ukọ ada eye stations a programs a wo so mo ye ni na mo twam revenue a anke wo se yenya sa revenue ni na no ebebo sa eye dwumakuo yi na ya say o man Ghana sika akobodwa data say ye de je vaccine sebe den ne haye eti ade ba ko a obaya me anteme yiye na anya me de eno no
na ohene 1 week die time abam wa enhwemu hu se sa ye je edro no wo airport onum no na ye faaye no ye tuya sika bi wo ho ya boka bi wo
obaya se ye friend say ye nim hwe kra no dokono a eto ahye ade nim sabe ana mebwa why o man Ghana mu ne ye wo your friends and Tamale Sports Stadium. You see, a cost a dini keke. You do over 1 billion and a coin changing name keke. Why we are in this country? What the enya hwe what the enya hwe kra no minister ene aban mu mpanyinifo ene ni padodo a e call ya omko receive ade a ye de siren ne eye Land Cruisers ahodo enya aban sika de to eye fu ogu kan enya aban sika
okay
enti obaya look omo be wie sa ceremony ni na no omo se akọje allowances we know it happens in this country. Look obaya emra so say e was on my man yesekere yense eye duasa mienu na ye ka nokora wokurom ha, and this is no secret, it happens. Eti saade no de me anti me ye anya me de afi ye mra eye vaccination so abaya em say na anu ni ne ana omampanyini ene omampanyina be de akire ene omhokafo ekọ say ye nko vaccinate wom na eye ni jesem say omampanyini ankasa sebe take the lead, say leadership by what, by example anameboa eti na ye ni jesem na de ba ko obaya a course so during the vaccination of omampanyini a sebe me no me hu ye na amama bopu sakakra ene say yenim say WHO yenim say Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Health omampanyini ankasa emra woba no ne Ghana for be kasa I'm coming to your homes. Wakatire yen say e was say WHO e protocols na was see ediso anamebo awaya.
Definitely.
WHO protocols na bi ne say e bi ne say apomudin adwumayefo say mo ye adwuma e was say mo share protective clothing and as PPEs.
Okay.
Eti aba ne say na omampanyini mua na ne ye ya ma screen no ama Ghana fo ahunu say sebe ye ya de a ese ne fata no mampanyini kwotena ho na ye be wo mampanyini pane a nipa wo pane no kra no gloves kra wo hye, and there was a picture going making the rounds wo he US mampanyini ye wo no pane na he nipa wo pane nurse ni na wo hye ni gloves wo hye ni nose mask na wo hye face shield e de aka ho na wo de mienu no tu nsani ani na wo doso mienu ma wo ti mu se sabi ya ka ekire we no ne ya ma Ghana for o say
gloves
so gloves
okay
enti ekoba se bio se nipa no a wo pane no se bi yare ni bi wo ne nsa so de mama mpanyini
okay
na
say after mampani achi no omo anu amko wo yin na pictures any videos hu no omo share gloves still
e die enti no omo share gloves e wo se mu media o se mu bisa sanse mi
on that day o sentiment no Bernard Mona ha or share the same thing, but after ebe onwa say one kasa wunua NDC ni Dr. Edredo Maneboama took to I think it's Facebook one mekanya or cheche mu say ye bo jab to say vaccine say ya enye the regular thing ni say ye be share gloves enti ya ye bisa say aden na man share gloves no ye enti ase say panebo ye share gloves and he's a medical doctor
or say enye the regular thing
ane
we are not in normal times.
Okay,
look,
but Boris Johnson stay positive and so no ne de no photo na echi no okowo no na omo share gloves.
Well, and I make us say we are not.
Benjamin Netanyahu so no
and I make us say we are not in normal times. Look,
that's
polio your friend is saying vaccine ya de polio is not transmitted through your friends and contact and amebo. It's no kon one share gloves and kape. But we no yes say nipa no sebe ade ni bi wo ne nsa no de kan okra no a obetumi anya bi ana meboa
I say ntini nti kadada no na yenya discuss ne fine
dada John Dramani Mahama enche obasia ye mampanyini what you say
no problem
ono so endra wakwa ko won de ye hwese mu media oba ya so ba ko wo de oba ya me de nokure ni nyame anim nie se wutie medical doctors no ebi mzo ade na ye ebi mzo ade na nya ebi mze me kwajo dan kwa de amam yam hihye me kakra o enti me twen oba ya akọwo de ni wi a na me nso makọwo me de se oba ya
me kan hwe be me na
ene okọwo
me hwe o me
so na me se no wo de ni wi a
want to say me boss be gina house okọ me wi a me ko
mo wo de ni wi a kwajo dan kwa me nso makọwo me de se me no me nka e fe ne se mo a yesi mu hu hia na e wo se e wo mo ntentem no menka ho anamboa eti
but obewo
so obenya akonya mame na ne ya makowa why not obenya akonya mame na kwadwo dan kwa makowa ne ya why not ba me hwe nim so ba kowo de no na next week me no abetena ha na edi nkomo wi a na afi no akonya be da ha
enti sesi anu me na me ye wo hwe so de
oh oba so nim so your role model de e ma afoforo bebre
enti me ye role model ma wo
o ye role model mame e ba no e ye mpane wo ye e be wo
ya no serious mame ko Eja Thompson Penny Thompson meeting o e wo first day of the vaccination 3321
yeah that's it there oya numbers fantina free from kakra ma hun because
oye ni nyina ye onya de ma fantifo no baba
we no say sama ba o de me che hun de fantifo so wo kro ye wo kro me da say on there aza yerekin vaccine yerekin kojo orka say wa def no wa ye net dem ma oya bibi oye hu ama enhye gloves enye dem na mi ndo obeka da o nti dem nti ndeda o mampanyin dada Germany mahama oroko warnism obehye wo share o ma wo share gloves ansa na war won but oya entasa na enyim so a ebisa na men ye net dem ma oye aza oye musuo ana bibia oze tan ba oye dem ma obi otiechiri a onta asen ebia na na akoba etu no no so wentuma ko 3000 na dem why aze because
3000 is one now na me person mebem but kojo concern you raise about the gloves no enye genuine concern na ye be hwa na is it that ye dwen ho sese ye kase ye hya provide the gloves na e be yasem
I'll come there I'll get to that me person me start with the 3 so we can about
3000 yeah 321
I think the oma yade pa or oma yaze there why yaze there waitum at least first day why over 3000 because first day they rush for everybody to go and have the oyana or wasro kakra into to manage the whole process and it becomes a little bit and last week today we see Orakan there na man we waste time na we waste the market share we ke share our airports na then say minister in charge of health essential drug dem reba na ono wanko in case ya na wanje when take delivery of it who should go and do that obiara on the last make catch one of four sister stations make catch on there omanbu ot there nso a na ko bia beso wa no bi omanbu ot there nso a na ko bia beso anu bi but on today nso nti wona wonyimbun wobobu ne yie won so a wonyimbun wonyi alternative bia was baba ma obiara ehu into Ghana for one will be judged for the next 4 years and they will see if NDC a better alternative. But Obiara, this is a world pandemic, a worldwide thing. Biara, today Mosi Boris Johnson here and Izzy. Mosi our friend then UK Prime Minister. Mosi American President Obiara and Izzy. What take one job and what chair what CNN or the social media for everybody to see them nisentinti and na do them reba and na vaccine them reba why there penyin bi ekishia na or take delivery and let the whole Ghanaian see that is a stalker ye take delivery yeje yes abehwe ma here so yan man nkrofo nwu mfim
na mira okoje ye se said the kojo nya against say okoje ade no na ehu dwabo no nti se enu ane se okoje ye na nkrata da so wasan echire said the omo press conference o yensa kan vaccines no ne dodo ye say
and that is what they did for the whole Ghanaian community to see
want kojo ase onkoje no boko
enye edwabo obia ehu na obia ehu na ye gacha o say yanum ni a ye nim omo no ombekwa kwatena bibia ka say vaccines mpa omokoje ye na enu na ye de be ye ewe ana enye right vaccines na ye koje ye ana vaccines a ye koje ye ebi akraman vaccines knowing them very well no any least opportunity omo person omo use enu they say o man no
I see
so say ye je ma obia be hu every Ghanaian should see say this medicine has been received and then how omo no because we are a transparent government. bibia ni a ye de to ho mo bia ehu bi ye de to enima obia be hu say this is the total dosage and total vaccines ayaje. And it didn't only include the health minister that day. I think the EU for near Adiana Omoka Hunina, I think you saw all of them there. Ominina buy together to receive the drugs. Yeah, you are transported. Call you president here is a Tuesday or January. Monday or January. Now or just to show say the drug hasn't got any bad air. Nkofuka say woje edrona ebeku ni ade. Na say women's organizer wabetena say akasa ya ewo eyi no ho. Ye danyeme ase say enra ora mahama so former mampanyin ono so akwa January. It shows say ye mampanyin no has led an exemplary life obia nye say obeka say o munkoje mo jobs na ono de oye ne de esie oje mo obia hu ye just like they receive the drugs, and that is good. Now coming to the gloves issue no say after Omanpenyin Adekye Ora Mahmoud Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia doctor or receiving the area no interview the chairman of the COVID committee or the presidential advisor on health services presidency Dr. Nsroma.
Okay.
And he explained say before you go and give each jab or each injection as we know it no, you have to disinfect your hands. You go through the proper COVID protocols. Now, if you use the gloves, na obia ebia ni refi or the awo ese osesa na nurse na ebia ni refi say sia na or the kowo obi fofra, it's like transmitting because usually who you say gloves na emba wo be can say hu hia say ese mekoye the necessary disinfectation of the hands, but every jab ese wo ma bia when you finish immediately the first thing you do is to disinfect. Before you go and do the you disinfect, and that alone is the good or the best protocol you can ever get. And in some places who say it's not necessary to say we wear gloves. Obi wo no so person wear gloves, and after every jab you have to change the gloves. So once it's happen, you are transmitting. Inti share some of these things we should look at the other side. My mask and fear in Bancroft.
Okay.
I wanted to go yesterday and ended up in queue over 100 people. Now, so I had to postpone it, and I hope say, and then if you have Morocco, the jab should be taken by everyone. The injection should be taken by everyone.
Okay.
Because idea is not about you being a poor country, you being a rich country, you being this country or that country. If Ghana wanted to be a rich country, after Ora Akufo Oko no, you should have seen the continuation of the good governance in this country. Like Ghana wouldn't have been where it is because he moved it from a very low country to almost a middle income country. And Nadu has come, he has to clean the mess and now move it into the other pedestal. That is why I catch a Ghanaian and say we should break that 8-year cycle so that we see better governance, we see better ruling, and we see the better continuation of a nation that needs development, that needs progress. That's real. Let us not they might fear to even go for the injection. As ora asante hene
we are
asante we hu
me bononi
na kojo na ya asante ni na
me yochini
ya because
already concerns about gloves one can say mayengo.
Oh, send the women's organizer say mayengo national women's
organizer kojo by one can women's organizer
the national women's organizer o can say mayengo no pe in 2 hours na ora former president Mahama Kowo.
But
you see the contradiction. You see the contradiction. You see the contradiction and the confusion. The contradiction and the confusion in their camp. Of course, hey, at the end at the bonny, at the end there, and this uche on the kun crofo, and this nibia your bomb mobile, mom got J injection, mom yes. Or we pena Ora Mahama Kowo. That shows that they are not even united in their own small camp. How can they unite this country? We have a leader. No, we have a leader. Leader neji no who say, "Ansa no bia be wono." Me name yere ye kowo. it take you 2 days, it take you 3 days, it take you 1 month and put na work wa. Wunim say leader no okowo ye no. Hwe ye no.
Okay.
And na ade a omo kan this is a bypass one. Say okowo we head ye in a picture will be what social media when you here ni gina ho fine sir na omo dey yes
side effects in
side effects no omo dey yes but it's just to make the bring a little bit humor into the already dense country your friends and Nkrofo near to me. But we overcome. After March 4th, we overcome the tension and everything. We believe, say, like Nanado did, no, we should all unite and drive this country forward. Because Kroyi, yenina yedo, yenina yepe, yenina yepe, say you who say mpuntu kesiye bi na ebeba. And we need a better alternative. We need a better challenge. And we don't need people who just come and criticize, but people who will not come and criticize will praise where praise is due. Where there are mistakes, they will name it, and then they will move us from that level into another level.
Thank you. Maminko Facebook, Namin Kinka Manfo Adwenche. Musa Batwa from the word go. Kufuor's government have had an agenda to get rid of Daniel Domilevo. They are not comfortable because he discovered a $1 million coal and associates and other thievery. He has been consistently exposing corrupt practices in the Kufuor's government. Sir Ewuku Esuboy says the appointment committee has no power to reject any nominee. So NDC MPs and their foot soldiers should spare our ears with their usual propaganda and deceitful politics. The COVID-19 is real. Go and take your job when it gets to your turn.
Yeah, job no na Nkrofo ni binti asenti yen fambra.
Go and take your vaccine. See a cano matter.
Your injection.
Say COVID brain no any esua mutation yes aboa no mutate yen nyina ye esua de.
Yes, yeah, but we say because he send a message no to some rural folks are on job say no job here then.
Ghana service for no be kwa akoye rural folks education no.
Me take job no. Me dey na minimum
say American way.
Fair me take job no. Yes obi job obi say o twabo no. O twabo na me dwen say no. Egosi say mo be chire mo say
na be say job no will not have just one meaning.
Mo chire mo say yeah
oh yeah diabolic dodo. Simon Manson says good morning auntie, please about today's discussion. I'm from Achimota Christian village and about 95% of us living are Ghanaians, but we have another hometown at Togo and that doesn't make us Togolese. I can give you the reason behind if you and the entire Ghanaian people wish to know. Thank you. Dr. Down Blow Apeusika, Brimso Apeusika, is the audit service board now realizing that Mr. Daniel Domlevo is not a Ghanaian and that his date of birth is wrong? The audit service board itself must be dissolved and reconstituted. Part Nima says, yeah, is a gentleman suggesting that we should declare what? Party Swati. Nana Kwame Pasco, so good morning, yeah. The vaccine has come to fight against COVID or coronavirus. Inject and save lives. This too shall pass. God bless Mother Ghana. Part Anymar again. Please let the gentleman know if the only way to be safe is to be classified as poor, then we prefer that to being rich. I suggest to him that he should have the vaccine for we the poor. Yeah, I'm sure that goes to Koju. Rachel, also, you see your ignorance. Talk is cheap, you talk anyhow. Koju said all day we are safe with the vaccine. No room for conspiracy theories. Then Nananti Amwa says, I can't let the Mpachomunya NDC man. Namus Munchra Magin. Or Chira Najin, so why do you say? Or Hine Nana, or Hine Nana Asari. You can give injections with gloves. They use sanitizer. So what are you saying? You can either use gloves or sanitizer. Nana Beko says, Debbie, and the munya kwai emma me heko koyo. Kojache na yon so adwen sing. Becca Gold says, please, I'm sure and positive that the nurses sanitized their hands before they did the vaccination. What's the need for gloves after washing or sanitizing your hands? Then we should be walking around with gloves instead of washing and sanitizing our hands. Sandra Usu says, good morning, Mamia. If you get the chance to get your vaccine, don't waste time, because some of these politicians will come and talk plenty and go back door for their vaccine. No. Piaga says, good job, yeah. NDC near propaganda near from Achem Ansafo. Ken Majesty Mensa. Obaya, good morning. The truth of the matter is that to some of us, dear, the gap between us and the injection is parallel. There is no meeting point. Let's keep safe and protect ourselves. Upon Boating Hackman says, hepatitis B can be transmitted through body fluids, but when taking the jab of its vaccine, we don't wear gloves. Wearing gloves to vaccinate or inject isn't normally done in our practice. And anyway, does he know whether the nurses sanitize their hands? Nipa Nyani Nipa says, happy birthday to Alberta Terrier. May she live long to fulfill all her wishes. Okay, and then, Mami, okay, Diakano. Manche Madrin, more attack you may attack no. Yes, on Chenadrin, they Nadrin, you know, and watching to the also count, yes, say, ya, men so Madrin in the Makin kind. A bassa was single on the outside, I say, oh, attacking a bassa, mintimin kind and mount.
I say, no, attack it. One Chena, attack it, no attack it. Oh. Na could you attack it? Say, I didn't say minister or receive drugs.
Why attacking or share Nadrion? Say me how they say. No, the way they say it, no. Would you want me to read it to you? Say, Drew, so no mood did you at my main kind, and yeah, make
you see, a political party be headquarters, and no Motsana. And I be computer mom with
you don't know that for sure.
Mr.
Alfred Thompson, Dr. Ukubuati said me catch us or Chelma happy belated happy birthday. Udin back di ti do on into your semen canchi. Okay, nti yen kwa your name na me mu so Penny Thompson about Penny Domilevo asemi yen ke no ansa ya beka appointment committee de no. Owura adan Abanya it's a bia so obehoti Domlevo free office na.
It is I can say it's unfortunate. I'll start with the citizenship no.
Okay.
Say Omoka say or Togolese. Whether he's Togolese, as far as we know, Domlevo has been a Ghanaian. He served his country very well and he's gotten to the retirement age. If they are getting him out on retirement, to say most of you can say when with 60 and above, and they've gone to they did some changes at SNIT some time back. No, they should also go on retirement, compulsory retirement. No, the same thing actually. No, it's something like a karma thing. But to see say he's a Togolese near there. No, I write that one off, and I condemn that one. You know, at certain terms. Ukraine say even British, Americans, French, different nationals come here to work, and I'm aware. And sometimes they are given contracts, consultancies, and everything.
Yeah.
He was appointed by a president to work in this country. So if the president has appointed him in his own wisdom, whether he is a Togolese or Ghanaian or whatever it is, no, that is no aid to go by. But the substance of the case is about his age. How old is he? And you see, that is where I have a problem with Domlevo, because if what the board has received and has put together from SNIT and from what he wrote is correct, then it means he lied as an auditor general. And no, it's a very serious offense, because a man of his stature to come out and lie that he's 60, he was born in 61 instead of 1960, no, it's very serious.
Pacho,
it's very, very serious.
Anye biano. Ube timia kana kukodru se we chantro. What is the audit service a friend no? E bisano. Omu friend no wanko. But omanya no explanation na.
One answer ma meka no. Me say if per what audit service
say it is
has, and they took the document from SNIT, the old document or was SNIT, 1960. And almost far they are as 1961. Net Sadia. Then he's lied, and a man of a stature should not do such a thing.
How long in you say Auditor General?
Oh, he's been there for at least 2 to 3 years, I should believe.
But no, ye juma wo eho ansana obeye auditor general.
Yeah, or ye juma wo.
Or ye juma wo. Nti
And
ye
he
fa
left
no
the
no.
country to I think another country near there.
Amano no. Why ya asedi se obeye due diligence and a background check.
Okay, let me tell you one thing. When we say you're more on certain positions, especially as a man of a stature or a woman of a certain standards, they expect you to come out with the truth. Background checks, it takes time.
They expect you to
yes,
come out with
the truth. Everybody.
When
president gives you a ministerial position, he expects you to come out and say that, okay, this is my CV, this is my certificate, this and that and that. It's not the president's work to go and do it, but now they send it to the ministry or the board or the chief of staff will now put in an investigation team to make sure that all these things have been put in place.
Okay, so
now,
at least hold on, Kafra. Chief of staff, ebeye background check, ehusampa. Openi nipa ya wabo ni din. Efini kikawa biye ni anase ni huson obetumi akoye. Enti owura Domilevo no. Why na yebo ni din no? Why na share ekohwehwe na chi hu say
audit board na yes adwuma no, and that is what they've done. Audit board na yes because the president, it's a new audit board. The old audit board didn't do their work well.
Okay.
The new audit board looked at it and saw that president been nominated. Then the audit board will receive you there and everything. Then they would work with you as a team. Now, Okoye and almost said, no, let's do the checks as the necessary because you say find the document, you say you're making sure say the certificates in there, you know, they'll go as much as far back as like I said, more and I be we go as far back as even your SHS or your O level to check your schools. And it doesn't take, sometimes it can take 1 year, 2 years because the documents you have are a lot.
But the entire Mibusano or a public officer. Until be barber some of mine would debrate to say mono. Yenya kwaya nye
even public service commission would have to do all those things on their own as well.
Until obia nye. And I know ni se basa and a man crofo ahase church no mubisa se ase ye boapa yo ase papa na ye pese ye na die if you say kwan or ye fa so say okra will leave aso and ye man ne koye okoye na dia no ye nhwehwemu no ye se am obi foforo abeye preko pe ye se ya clear asemasi na obenten e bere so se wo beba ye se mema na wokra na se nka wo pension enti I to say esa man for bedwin papa no oye adwuma pa bi ena enti ye mpese wo beye and na se die enti na obi aboneti mpo se obeyi na di
obaya
ohene
time yes on call leave na a two time say so call leave and any say call leave was he supposed to go to leave for his leave or not he's supposed to take his leave into enye ade a ebia obi aye ade bone and all the service board no aye bone say call leave because when do you know why you go on leave? Some of these problems are ye who says here no as things are ebia one call leave anka omo hu da we hu ade no one call leave anka omo hu da say o ebia na all this me friends ni pakrompo a oba no the certificate wrong and then the age of the age and then the date of birth wrong na ade but omo ye omo hwehwem say listen bring his this thing bring the deputies and everything ye hwehwem in say I mean the certificates order by any correct ana. We've sat in this country a year some time back. Now a friend saying, what to make to meet you obi say why fake documents or a doctor and I'm a boy. We got a lot of people almost with fake certificates say they are doctors. And these things they've worked or they've practiced for some time and so now you who say they were fake doctors. These are things so and it's not easy to come out and say before you start work, we have to do all the necessary checks and everything because at that position and the number of a year ebano by that time you can even start work and then they'll do the necessary checks. When they see that you've faulted and now you've gone beyond your age, they even withdraw some of the things or some of the benefits that are benefits are them all. Okay. So as for Domilevo as a person, we should look at the whole thing holistically. Yes, ebia ye pese ye target no and now ebia board service and now obi pese all you by force. But ye say the practice are ye kano. Is it true? in the first place? Was he due for leave? Yes, he was due for leave. Yeah, check it who say the documents are or the buyer no. Is it right or is it wrong? Now, if you have one document stating 1960 and you have another document stating 1961, then there is a problem. Then it means that you yourself as an auditor general cannot hold that position. Because we share some of the publication Mekai some time back, somewhere in my friends in 2000 or so, he stated categorically, say all those who have a friend say Mekai Wahacho, or say Auditor General on heels of age cheats moves to make corporates vomit salaries. Omo baya, omo tisa, omo age or social security near the end. He made them go back and rectify it because I say once about social security say who age yes no, there is no way they are going to change it for you.
Okay.
And you have to bring back even the salaries you've enjoyed. Now say why yes sir? Now also apparently you fall within that same category. Why should you be treated differently? Are you more human than the other Ghanaians woman or moko
Now what's here I keep asking so what's here papa ne side now?
Have you interviewed him? Have you interviewed him?
No, it's not about interview. More audit service
board would invite him. Yes, don't invite him.
But you would invite him. You have not heard him speak, and yet
who has not heard him?
Audit service for no. They called him in the statements. Nyame adom semcho for yensa kabino. Eba bonting. Omo afre no. Onyanko ye musi you need an explanation. He's not come to give you the explanation. So why prevent him from coming to office? Omra, no funny explanation.
Bible said, or say he who fights by kills by the sword dies by the sword. Yes, sir. Or he who fights by the sword dies by the sword. Sa nyame nyina be hyase no. Eba ne saying, Domnovo started by nyamampo a say ocho to presidency and ocho to he was dealing with the press. Answer na be do presidency impo no. Now we release it to press. The same thing na no. Obi so akofa ne dey release. Audit board I invite you
Bible krona say Onyankopon call edin trom na Adam ni Eve di aduaba no. Wampamo Adam. Obisa Adam say edin na waye. Enti in law e be catch you say always listen to the third part. That's why I say it's a natural justice.
What I'm saying is that they've invited him.
But have they heard him? Wouldn't he have an explanation? Because me matia all chile say ne baptismal certificate time hu ye no. No difference e wo so. Enti eno no de kwaye no correction no. Mo ma ne fa na de emra.
Nje yampa say osisa
ne. Say wa confirm a change. Have they heard him?
Meba wa confirm a change say yampa.
You are not the audit service board.
Meba. Why mention bibia wo ha eyemede? Asema akin oyemede. Do you know why? Because now this is someone who has cheated and is telling you that based on my cheating.
But you have not heard him. And to what conclude so
first time all year ejuma no he couldn't see or he couldn't know say there was a difference between his age. At what time did he go and see that baptismal certificate or that birth certificate to change his age? At what age and at what time? Oh yeah, ejuma so many years no. Is it so recent?
Nane employers and omo fa no omo so ehun. Because now obi mu question is say sisi ano senka Ghana e obi company ana omo hwe so the service board any public service commission omo maka no company ka wo be fa obi unim background bia after some years afi na obeka say wo kra no sa ense say nka wo ye adwuma kopem sa bia I say nipa no time aso say ese say wo tua ne ka ana bibi no na wo pe bibi de ayi wo ho ano
oye me do there say so about you see why President Nanado kept on saying, say, my friend saying the government of President Mahama was very incompetent.
Oh, really?
Now, if you employ someone and you don't do all these background checks, and it takes a new government to come in and do these background checks, don't you think this government is doing well? Don't you believe, say, government here, why is it just to identify some of these shortfalls in our system? Because it's not that easy for a government to take over and a new person coming to find those. Once was out by the dawn, if you go and do something, they'll think it's witch hunting. But once these things went on the person should go on leave. The person didn't want to go on leave. Why didn't you want to go on leave? Let's just say, baby, one person leave. So let us go to the next stage.
Okay.
If this guy is refusing to go on leave, let us go to the next stage. What is the next stage? Let us check his certificates. Let us check his everything to make sure that he has his documents right. Because BBNT no pedal leaving.
Yema kwadwumra na education ti yenkomodie no audit service board krata no omo say or joining service no SNET rather or joining SNET 1978 1st October no o state say ne birthday 1st June 1960.
Yeah.
Now in on 25th October 1993 enoko complete form or sign SSA no on 25th October 1993 you completed and signed a SNET change of beneficiary nomination form stating your date of birth as 1st June 1961 instead of the 1st June 1960 which you stated on your SNET member registration application card with the number, and you joined the scheme on 1st October 1978 while working with the Ghana Education Service in prior so.
At 78, how old was he?
Abaya, and that's it. I'm saying, many opinion, Alfred. Wakasa for about 12 to 15 minutes.
Until so kasa meet you.
Say na my di
okay.
And edi kan kra. Emu ho baby no waka say woman penny John Dramani Mahama am mess up the country. Maybe say me bisa me opinion and I say onipa wa mess up the country no. Any nipa ansa na obi free abamu na 2006 na financial sector it grew by 8.1%. Now as of 2019 mepacho not of 2019 I want some year clean up exercise no financial sector it grew just by 1.7%. The sera oni ogu o man no o man pen John Dramani Mahama one of hey manufacturing it grew by 7.9%. Now we buy manufacturing a decline to 6.3%. Nipa no ogu o man construction under him it grew by 6.84%. Under you construction a decline 4.4%. And then in the history of our Fourth Republic, it was estimated that we will grow below 2% growth. And you are here, oh, Cassette, or Mampany John Dramani Mahama, on messing up the country. So I said, I was say a ferry cry, I was here new. Some one people more, and come met na and Cassa and Seven. Or by our year also to China. The principle of natural justice. Actually, say, untimi mu before wobrekwa sabe untie nipa no sabe nanumu asem aname bobaya nti ne mu abetena ha mu bua papa yi fo wobrekwa yentie nanumu asem bobaya wo de ensem no kra yenye de yenkom yenko the issue of dates enim ni ehwesa nyenye bia no se papa no oye 1961 anaso oye 1960 no yenhwe ade papa pacho papa no ye friends ni di nankasa ye de yaw domilevo anameboa
diabolics intime pese me ya
abaya ye mfa no yaw domilevo anameboa
to aso
me pacho yaw domilevo ye na nim say yaw obi afra ni yaw bia no ye wo no eye yawada eye Thursday ye nko eye calendar nim abaya ye nko 19 eye ye friend is saying 60 okay June 19 eye 60 1st June 1960 eye Wednesday calendar the crime high. Wednesday eye ukuada. Eti e wo se nko ye wo 1960 and ko so ye kwaku anameboa. Oko 1961 June 19 what 61. June 1961 ye Thursday in the crime high. Enti a person kire say papa no ye wo no eye June 1st June 1961 and 1st June 1961 eye Thursday enti ne friend yaw dom level. Me kwadwo dan kwa o he me date of birth am ye fit no o ko hwe eye date friends and calendar ni mu a fit na esi adwuada pepepe eti you cannot tell us sabapa no ye wo no eye 19 eye 60 it is not true abaya wo ye no so to nchen a o he Ghana mamra 1992 constitution now o he eye chapter 3 kasa efa citizenship o say tienie article 6 of 1992 constitution citizenship of Ghana o say Article 6 clause 1 I say every person who on the coming into force of this constitution is a citizen of Ghana by law and shall continue to be a citizen of Ghana. 2. Subject to the provision of this constitution, a person born in or outside Ghana after coming into force of this constitution shall become a citizen of Ghana at the date of his birth if either of his parents or grandparents is or was a citizen of Ghana. Papa yi, osene maame eye Ghana ni mapa. Ye na yenim the issue of the Togolese and ye nuanom mo voter region. How the family system is in the voter region. Say no be ka se papa no se be onye Ghana ni na wunim ni awoye den oka. Obaya, na ne ekoso yi ni na no. Sabe me friend persecution
say audit service board nso omo ne omo hwehwe mu nti e be first e be ka say omo nim ya omo ka because in any case chairman no so Professor Edward Ajima no so no so onye nipa hunu bia keke nti ontumi nkasa abro no so onyi na so
look no krani nyame anim ne ekoso I just persecution
and
me ba be chiro mu de nti e persecution
persecuting agide ai
ne di kan o kai say omampanyin John Dramani Mahama efa papa yi yesesa eye amamu mu no ana MPP fo sha ase ka se e wo se papa ne ba ne kwotena fi edidimu ana Crow associate eye Crow no bobi e ba ya ekopie court a na wo se auditor general ne kodi adanse na adanse wo kodi atia eye omampanyin ne nyonko na wa ye ni minister for your friend saying papa no po your friend saying osafo mafu okodi adanse atia osafo mafu nti no na wo se ye ma papa aye domilevo a proceed on leave and we were in this country papa the proceed on leave obaya say wo kai say wo mo de aye credo foforo koto ne office mu wo ko na office kra na ye ko ani lock he was locked out of his office say enya dwen bone enya dwen fi ene wo bi no mutri mu a ba ne say na onipa ko leave ne office mu say abechenyi credo adam how that is why I'm telling you say aye what aye persecution look okay say papa yi obefa a friend say gwanwa ana wo boa Ghana in 2018 eya audit a wo ye papa yi boa Ghana maye save 67.32 million eya Ghana cedis and this has been reported by Graphic Online. Osha Graphic Online date January 3rd 2019 or say Auditor General recovers 67.32 million through surcharge in 2018. Na papa edwuma so a wo dibua Ghana President Akufo-Addo say wono de won pe say edwuma so yi na emom na wo say papa no ekokotena fie enti yemfa kwati kwan so na papa nkotena fie enti emra ye ka say won
kwati kwan ne sen
kwati kwan nye bia no nam so yi say obaya woti he obaya woti he
obaya omo apam no keke omo che say watomra enti so obi atomra na ye che mra na ye sisa
why na chire mu so obi atomra why na chire mu so obi atomra aye audit board na chire mu so obi atomra Ghana ye di amamra na ye adwuma enu nti ne ye wo democracy mu no enti so obi atomra sabio I was a competent court of jurisdiction e kire say asuma si ana obente watomra audit service board no omo tumi be na omo wo so omo kire say obi atomra omo tumi na wa he so they should stop what they are saying and look obaya ne yakoso ya de a sabe e wo se me no mienu ye kasete a and yakoso na no is because of the Crow associate Jumedia, Womkodi ya tam over $1 million at the mark. Crow and associate, a woman in Jumebia Magana. No more faculty quan so semi person will bogana chrono. And I am Yaza Mampenica say, may Baby protected the public purse. No buy ye. Sabi, public purse no will protect no. Woman in running a good bottom. And on here and I am ya. Obaya, you no so free wa. And then in pa. Sabi, woman your politicians, woman your this if work as this if one year cassetia. Nipa sebi o maji dini wo krom ha Professor Kwaku Azar eye Imani Ghana Kwadwo Kofi Bentel ene Franklin Kujo mu na aka se dabi ni akoso na nye ensem fata papa no pese mo fa kwati kwan so na mo hwim ne to akonya enya de e wo se ye soso so bo krom ha oman mu ha oba ya fa cheme
Ghana yo man
oba ya you see ni akoso yi is a dent on the fight against corruption. Say yes, ye pesi ye kutia eye ketasehye no mampanyin na ye na adwene se wono no de se be ketasehye ye kuatia no wono wo mwa me ye nkuntia ketasehye na emmo bi a wo bo me ye kuatia ketasehye bia
service board any issue na only mampanyin mum no issue. How does mampanyin come in here?
Enyo mampanyin na sha ase se papa no won't proceed on leave.
How?
Yes. Proceed on leave and yet Eugene Ahin and a Troy. Who is Eugene Ahin?
It wasn't you.
Executive Secretary, friend say, on Okasama Mampenya Nameboa. The letter by I see Papa in proceed on leave. It was Eugene Ahin. And then in Sasha
says different and I can't remember.
Oh, it was Eugene Ahin.
It was the board.
Came from Eugene Ahin.
And then the president came.
Making the point. Yes, Kojo Yanko.
To proceed on leave, no. It was Eugene Ahin and a strong crata at the back Papa no in proceed on leave. I say Papa no responded, you know. Oh no, they another letter by car say, oh, I didn't cry no. Oh, sounds another accumulated leave and they appear so amount. Sound caught me boy.
I can't remember readily.
Good. And Tinyame Kenyan say, Omanpanyin is fighting everybody who is fighting against corruption. Near the kind, Adekye. Me pachoka Adekye. Unka Adekye, journalist or a GH1. A minister or a Nsroma tem, it could be maybe an answer and fata. Now, what far could you answer some person more bokronubi? Now will be ye in a talk.
I what kind of chronos I can't dream them protect him in
yeah, dream.
Scott Penn because I chrono
now. Now, Papa, I recorded no better report. Papa Sabe, one more to share name, Nayere and then a muscle. I won fear ever in the northern region. I do baby no. Now see evacuating free the northern region yet than a bank. Oh, yeah, no so to China. Share obiti se manasa zuri. Or try to uncover corruption. Share PPA a scandal ya uncover. Nani nurture nam sadia no so. Ne do baby cry no manga na mkrano ntimintina. Na your friend say you born abomo and then the course South Africa hono ko born hoja. Because he's fighting against corruption.
Ya na ye born abomo si abobi abomo ntumi na ante crowd. Enti enipa so
ne nya abomo ne born. Your friend say Media Foundation for West Africa from and then the coin.
Omo boa no no.
Omo boa na no. Abomo ne born.
Nya na o ya chimney no.
Ya born abomo ne coin. You understand training. Ahmed Swale. Ene Anas Harem ya Anas. Omanpanyina na be form abanya aka kire Ghana for say you are coming to use the principle of Anas to fight against corruption. After Anas fight against corruption. Sabe one kasa wonko for kasa Anas nipa oni omo fight against corruption no. Yam wom yem pra wom. Ne omo be pra wom be buom no omo mra magi sika. Yam wom abaso. Ema ene Anas Harem ya Anas. Ni nipa woni ne adwuma ameswale ene nipa bia buna kuno.
Okay, Kojo producer ya de wanya letter ni bia ma 29 June 2020. It was signed by Mr. Eugene Ahin, Director of Communications, Office of the President.
The board told him to go. Go and check.
President Akufo-Addo directs Auditor General to take his accumulated annually.
Told him to go and said he wasn't
going
to do it.
Obaya makachira say make Kojo dankwa. Me de no kure die ene di medwuma. Eti de bia me babet na wo hwa aheme nkrata na guai because you shi ne ma de guai eti atiefo muntie nya me kan na e no kure nya Mr. Alfred Thompson kan
papa won kasa me si omi ananu na wi anu wayi ano
ene ma me nto aso obaya wo ye no so to nchen ya hwe Martin Ebike Amidu a yesi wo mekunti aketa sese o we pacho o mekunti aketa sese ene Martin Ebike Amidu abeka me ate asese o mampanyi na na dan kwakufu ado no ye ka the mother serpent of corruption. Or woman bad time or so ketas so pro ye can any dream so on my penny and not down Kufu under your one.
But mammy, any education, opening dom level and some no more tone sonano. A bini say, almost say or ye togo nino, and no say Nena Nabema, ne grandfather, a free Ada or greater Accra, and no two cotton togo. No what say agbetofa baby a yesi ho eno free no enti enchese oyetogo ni na bema a native of Ada Greater Accra eno any date of birth or say he noticed that in 1960 he said he noticed that 1960 was a mistake when enoma quoting when I checked my information in the baptismal register of the Catholic Church in Adiemra. I was born in Kumasi, and my mother, in less than 3 weeks after my birth, returned to Kou Adiemra with me. I was baptized in June 1961, Mr. Domlevo added. So he's giving his explanation.
Yeah. Before I measure first in Ampedemi any day. Minui abo oye urasafuma for chrono with their crew I distance myself and I hope that UTV too will distance themselves from it.
Wabono chrono say
Domlevo osafuma for crown with crow no na opese omokataso ye kataso.
I didn't hear that, but so you see the word chrono now. I told
the
him
second one, the second one you told him to use, so either he withdraws that one. No, he should withdraw it. Not now.
I'm not withdrawing. I'm not withdrawing.
When they give you your time.
You see,
not
this
now.
is not about withdrawing.
Not during my time.
No. $1 million.
Please, sometimes
did you say Osafoma for about chrono?
He said
no. Papa, I'll say how the man in Casa. Did you say that?
A crow and associate and Namosa
Chrono.
Oh.
Enti ni ama na kwanya no onkoi enti ma onche na semo
crow and associate no sa eye dwirim ne ketase hye no e course ho no
wanka dwirim
so now he's clarified it
so he should draw the first one and say it well
also wa clarify what is
wanka
this
say wa clarify you first one no kind
ma clarify
it is how you draw the first one
what is your problem with the withdrawal he says dream ne ketase
no because why obi ayo the man has worked for so many years of course I feel no osisa it's uchi to say I feel no osisa no
meaning say I feel no
osisa so wunima mechi aso now coming to Ora Domrovo as
Kafra Mamenka Audit Service Board so dear name balance Audit Service Board explanation of the ma ye nyina enra second match krat omo de command say ni nchire mu no kra ma asem na say that's his explanation on the dates of birth and nationality even makes it even more doubtful and clearly establishes that you have made false statements contrary to the law. Tibebi Audit Service Board original. Thank you.
Now, Eba Ora Eugene, you know, I told you time in a shares and say, or shares and say, Audit Board wrote to him to take his leave, which he refused. So now it had to go to the appointing authority, which is the president. And that was where the president had the chance to tell him. Because presidents will usually, on no circumstances, come and ask you to go and leave. Eba Nesano, and the president decided, say, listen, if you're having issues with your own your friends and bosses, then you have to go and leave. So that this one will be settled. President has bigger things to think about. He is a list of his problems. I don't want to even go to that match. I may do skirmishes and all those things. Okay. Because if you are going to go there now,
but remember where you're about and
yes, so to end it all, when did Martin Amedu resign? At the edge of your friends saying campaigning. Who is Martin? Which party is Martin Amedu from? NDC. Then Martin Amedu, was he able to even do one AE case against AE, even NDC or MPP? No. So I don't want to even start and go into Martin Amedu's AE. What I will say and what I'll keep on saying is Ora Domrovo, I have said it. As far as MPP is concerned, or I am concerned, or we are looking at or Ghana.
Okay.
Why you Juma Ghana?
Okay.
Once a do age, we call retirement. Now we pay extension. You write to the president, the appointing authority, to give you maybe a 1-year contract. Okay. If he wants to do that, he can do that. But sir, your affair no be can say, "Ina me ko share me nyamem, ina me hu me birth certificate since you started work, before you even start work." And the time all the course school near the nyina we hu the birth certificate and now we hu the bachelor certificate da till all started ejuma to 78 or 73 no 93 and son no who say oh me another bachelor certificate another birth certificate be wa ese me ko sisan where and at what time did he change it ma onye ma yenko nhwehwema e de problems be bre no sometimes it's honorable to move out quietly and happily than to bring more debt to yourself. And not obian who say a target to get him out because of BB and our BB. And say you who say Sanyamana ekoso was system no ma no. When someone does wrong, we should all come out and shame it.
Me that's a quick rebuttal. Yes, Kojo.
I still insist to say a persecution of Mr. Yao Domelevo. And Emra what kind of response one kasa was say ne grandfather efiri eyada anamebwa and per the constitution makaya chiro
which we've already
said chapter 3 article 6 clause 2 no a wose nipa no ne maame ne papa anase ne nananom Ghana fo a nipa no Ghana anamebwa it's the issue of citizenship, no, and then we have cleared that one. We are not so to China. Obaya, you see, near Kosi Obaya, Miss Row. Say, you per se, and yet the fight against corruption, no, is Shemukena, near her say, Ghana for Sabi. A year chrono ekoso anasa ketasesha ekoso ewo Ghana.
Ope chrono yusu. Makase chrono the courts of law na beka say this is stealing.
Ketasesha ne proya
ekoso Ghana. Corruption, allegations of corruption.
Ketasesha any chrono ketasesha ne proya ekoso Ghana. Obaya. See a pesi ye na ye pe anupu masibra. E was a papaya. Yeah, tatani. I was a minimum cassetia. And it's as though say, I bear one of the things that your person did palm papa ni free send your bear catas a shy a coson. 1 year will be the dream, a bear catas should be a president Kufuado, send you name on your friend, a clearing agent, or be clear uncle for winning. Say, yes, sir. Near him the entire papa ya tatanoa. Yeah, has a babe soon to call a man. And you see, so man penny John Dramani Mahama, me you be a anka make say, or you deform my papa. And on 4th of December, what can say me? Was a papaya? Yes, you on proceed on leave your buyer. Papaya on person for quitting class, no more warning concern.
Thank you, everybody.
Friend is saying, baby, I will get
no
and yes, I was see a casa.
Obama Kwajo, thank you. Pacho, I have 4 more comments. Kakrani face our faith fresh support. Say gloves are not recommended in COVID vaccine administration. Akwasiki see from Gomwan Crances, when did Audit Service Board realize Mr. Domlevo is not a Ghanaian? One corruption fight and the entire system is going after him to tarnish his image. This is a new tool in the hand of looters. If you fight corruption, then you are not a Ghanaian. Where are we heading to as a nation? Baunesa Oheneba Kweku says, good morning, yeah. Akufado's government have an agenda to get rid of Daniel Domelevo. Berima will say to convener crossfire. Ghana says, happy birthday to Zainab Al Hassan and says, yeah, who is against the vaccination? I don't know. Whoever is against it should give us reasons. On the issue of Domelevo, please, don't you guys get tired of this issue? Please let know if Mr. Domelevo has gone through any process ever to be a Togolese. When was the Audit Service Board reconstituted after the 2020 election? Okay, AU Farouk Tamale North. Good morning. Interesting times in Ghana's politics. Today, Daniel Domelevo nationality is being questioned due to political interest by a board chairman of the institution who has been appointed by the president to play his cards. A Japan Bernard says, yeah, my worries on the vaccine is after taking the jab, you still have to follow the safety protocols. The vaccination should have started on those in critical condition and the affected person in the hospital and homes in camera. Vaccination, dear Yemfama will be a when you be that way, and yet dear Sayade, a dear Boabon Hubay. Star Paluga says, Togolese and Ivorians also name Yao. Daniel Ofori Amwa says, yeah, I'm Daniel Ofori Amwa inside UCC. Tell the man in Batakari that he should educate us and stop the campaign and propaganda. And I am Sima Munyan attack. Also, any of us were educated. Very ma Abrantiano. Oh, that been patcho. Very ma Kwame Usu answer. Obaya, good morning. Kwajo Damquest wallet sitting on the table is very fatal. Where's your wallet? Mim, I'm say your wallet is on the table is very fat. So please tell him to send me some dollars after the show. Why? He's super rich to have such a fat wallet. Wallet in it, Japan, Francis, good morning. Yeah, please, it seems you are supporting Kwajo too. Allow the MPP man to flow. MPP by you flow free. By any day. On what they say, we stand question. Yo, yeah, so the address says this Kojo guy is indeed an achievement. This one is after the peace of Ghana, which we are all asking for with his diabolical statement. Indeed, an NDC is an NDC. Wow. Sammy, great futures as I like your show. The NDC guy is not serious at all. Nanado is the best. Okay. What's let me see. Senor says, Madam, I can see you are not helping Ghana at all. You are there to educate, not to second the party. Always my mentor, but for some time now, what's happening? So why not me boani? Say I me boa MPP ni so. Oh, my idea. Now, so no, obviously, say me wow. Now I'm not helping to educate because you know education. No, my idea. Why? Yeah, don't tire. So also, people are me supporting. Obviously, say I'm not supporting question. Nini na kauna man idea. See and share your agent. See the bank so I make kayama. Perpetua Tete says today is my mother's birthday. Wish her for me. Unfortunately, my meeting oh. Eresi Dazi says now the attention is drifting from his nationality to his date of birth. Sorry. Unfortunately, our time is up. It's to me. Oh yeah, it's 9:45.
Last one.
Last
just
one. Anytime.
2 minutes. Parliament there.
So I give you 2 minutes. 9:45.
Say na me who say McDaniels nyame. Oye CEO for a Maslock or Western region. Sana na na birthday. Ntia na wa wishing am me why.
Wishing you.
They be wa wishing am. Special one.
McDaniels nyame ye my happy birthday.
2 minutes in we na.
They be afina mbeka.
Oh, Kwejo, oh. Pachoji 2 minutes. 9:45 so 9:47 you are done.
Be koso ewo Chrome ha. We should be extra cautious about it.
Okay.
This ye per se ye use press no to score personal vendetta and this course near the no. It's not going anywhere to help us. We should stop that and we should try and be honorable in every aspect of our lives. This Parliament Appointments Committee is not an appointing or an approval authority. Everything is vested in the main plenary session of Parliament. Now, they go there like, as most years say, they do the necessary checks and ask necessary questions. So at the end of the day, it behoves on the plenary session to either decide that, okay, President, let your person be this person we approve, we take him as a minister or not. It's not for the appointment committee, or the committee, in charge of making sure they they form subsets and everything comes back to the main committee because any Bibi and able to discuss it.
Appointment committee omojuma
just to vet and recommend.
And see if I can recommend that in my recommendation, can't I say that asimesi men who ni ye men fa?
Wo betumi aka say asimesi say me who way was so, but they cannot say that they've rejected. They have rejected as a committee.
What's the opposite of recommend?
It's not rejected. It's disrecommend.
Disrecommend. Okay, Kojo.
So you see that? I see that yes. They recommend or not recommend.
Yeah.
And you see near course appointments committee, appointments committee after everything, say if it is not unanimous, say na ya to Mr. Asumesi recommend na.
It should be 50%.
Yeah, tuaba. So it's your tuaba. Na say nipa dodo no atuti ase da bi we de me recommend na. I was say the preliminary near ka say not recommended. Plenary near ka say not recommended.
And the main body no.
Na obaya.
Ambeka na recommend na plenary so
I decide atu so aba. No. But you see obaya near a many part of no any just say a minority on the vetting committee, I can say, recommended the pebino. And then I say, oh, share nominees in a bar appointments committee anymore. Yeah, for me to say, a how kumsen. Obaya, one casa can crest a mammy or buy a juma, I see on Koyanko, Yaman, and in Bia, or when him dear with Jumano. Even subsectors under fisheries ministry crown, she doesn't know.
Now, you found more Diana because
look,
the doctor, the accountant, Ako Ministry of Health.
You see, and found
the doctor, Ako Energy,
and found oh yeah, maybe
you know the abide policy and also supervise. Technocrats are there.
Uti, Oba, your friend is saying vetting committee. Oba me atu tuano. Say one now beda a year. At least now Oba interview didn't you learn something about a friend more despite media? At least you should know.
I didn't do an interview. I did a voice. I brought my demo and I did a voice.
Only annual interview, but interview or company be more. At least you should know about the company. Now then,
president know everything about the economy. About this country.
That's a good point.
About sectors. Let us know people can
President doesn't know anything. That is why he appoints. Ain't no appointees.
And that is why the minister has people under him, under seconds. No, he should know the difference.
He should know, sir. Jano no one chair na.
Why I'm going to say
time when you would the time now.
Well, Kojo should know
Obaya.
You should keep quiet. Kojo talk.
Who interview?
Yes, Kojo.
Campaign na who interview no. Sabi, Juma mu di kura woni mu Juma no. Enti di enti na wakota na was interview.
Okay.
Obaya who no so to
on the whole, she knows what she was about.
Mr.
You cannot say that about her.
No,
I don't want to.
You can't tell me.
He had to say anything.
Abaya, Mami Thomas, on him what she was about. No, it's very bad. You shouldn't do that. Abaya,
everybody doesn't know what and how to operate. It is a walk, baby. You go there as administrative head.
See, why now time I will say.
Wo. Say me no kasa. Me checho ademu. Me checho ademu.
Because you can't say me. Me busa mi kosa.
As administrative head.
Obi a doctor.
They are going to supervise and manage people.
And I'm maybe saying energy.
Obi the accountant.
Accountant akọ health. And I would have as a president cry on your economy. But on your economy.
Kojo school mbo.
Ayo.
So yeah the minister.
And you
sorry, Kobedu say. Sorry, Kobedu say. No, yeah one school. So yeah the minister must be boom.
And then I will share me for there na we.
Minister no ye man no you
Abaya wo ye no so to nchen a ade ba kwa ye hwe e nipa no past record obi ti say how akumsen ye man di bia ye man di bia man di
he said for example in any case the lead report no aba no how are din wo
one of Jumedia
that's his prerogative. They will choose to sort of I can't tell him what to say.
One of Jumedia they share and sasa one year one village one dam. Mami nankasa na no to me ka kire say one constructing meaningful dams and they were useless.
No.
Thank you.
No be are constructing useless dams and ke be
I was useless.
No, but if something is it's not meaningful, what is the meaning?
Ask you opposite. Papa
opposite. Oh, na me say. If something is meaningless, if something is meaningless, it means it is useless.
If it is not meaningful, it is not meaningful. Thank you, Kojo. Communication team member. Alfred Thompson, MPP communication team member. Munshengu meso. Empacho, Deputy NADMO Director, our Cape Coast Metro. Osai Cape Coast South MPP Youth Organizer, Mudasiru Mohammed, aka Ayinde, Enewa, with a happy birthday. Prince Obimpe, Enode, Emma. For meda abedwafo ya se no mo ba ye se medi omachi amenko ekobo nondu na meda tribe said ase se oma me enyi fefefe ya wakanfo me wo fie for tribe said was 055374044 and 02000995933. Now Monique America Collections all the way in New Jersey, USA. And now ode Matarian Suma Michelle. Obe Fred Ruth or any Ghana rep no achen o dia ope. Who design be when nije hua and one is obe contact Monique obe be free US Abril. Now the obo modern supply wedding gowns. And also the be a free US papa. Fred Ruth 054-9794-446. 054-9794-446. Yeda mo ase wo kodru fia na dwo ada me ka kire wo de nyame ase na ebi hu eden ebi ni abaya mane ebi ko na nso wonsan emmafie ebi ebe ko akodru fie no na ye nsem bebre nti wo kodru fia de nyame ase na waye mo ama meda mo ase o ya pon